Hi, I'm Chef Trevor Randle here with BC Egg. Today we're making a zesty lime curd, perfect for a dessert or just a sweet little treat. We're going to start with our lime juice. We're going to add to a pot. Now, do yourself a favor and always get your lime juice from the natural source. While we've got this, we're going to take our zester and we're going to get that zest off the lime. And of course, the zest is that green part of the lime. Right below it is a white part called the pith. Very bitter, so we want to avoid getting that. So if you have a nice microplane, we can just grate that in, being careful just to get the lime. And already you can smell those essential oils coming out. That's just going to make this even more flavorful. And if you don't have a fancy microplane, you can use the small end of a grater. You can even use a little paring knife and just carefully cut off that zest, whatever works for you. From here, we'll loosen up a bit, cut in half, and we'll get that nice juice going. To our lime zest and lime juice, we're going to add a little bit of water and take it to the stove, just bring it to a quick boil. All right, so now that our lime juice and water are on the stove coming to a boil, we're gonna focus on our beautiful, fresh, local eggs. So this recipe calls for 6 full eggs. And also just a little tip, crack your eggs on a flat surface to avoid splintering your shells too much. So this recipe will also call for 2 egg yolks. So how do we separate those? Many ways. You can use a shell like Grandma used to use, but just in the kitchen, we just get our hands dirty and your hands become the best, most gentle strainer. So to our eggs, we're gonna add our sugar all at once. And we're gonna whisk, not just to combine them, we're gonna make them nice and thick and pale. Each large egg has 6.5 grams of protein, all 9 essential amino acids, and 14 key nutrients to keep your body healthy. And each large egg contains only 80 calories. All right, so now that our lime zest, our juice, and our water have come to a boil, we need to introduce our hot liquid to our eggs. So the last thing we want to do is just dump it in and have them all start to cook. We're not making scrambled eggs here. Remember, we want that nice, light, creamy curd. So we're gonna kind of temper it in, meaning we're gonna slowly add the hot liquid to the eggs to slowly bring those eggs from room temperature to the same temperature as the juice. Now, when you're by yourself, it's pretty hard to do all these things. Your bowl might move around a lot. So what I like to do is just grab a towel, roll it up, make a little nest, so to speak. On it goes, and your bowl will stay put for you. So now we're going to introduce our boiling lime juice and water and zest into our eggs here. So while we're whisking, just a slow stream, whisk it in as to not to cook the eggs. Perfect. All right, now that we have our lime juice, water, and zest all inside, time to go to the stove. We have a beautiful water bath going on, and we're going to make this nice and creamy and thick. We're looking for around 80 degrees Celsius, probably going to take about 10 minutes. So if you do notice your eggs are starting to cook a little bit quickly, it's fine to just keep adjusting your temperature and make sure you get that nice slow cook on these velvety eggs. So beautiful, we've got these beautiful ribbons happening. Our number 8 can be seen. Tell us we're ready for the next step. All right, so as we can see, we've got that beautiful ribbon stage. We've got the number 8 forming. If we cook it much more than this, you're gonna be making scrambled eggs and not have this velvety, custardy, delicious curd we're looking for. Now, to finish this off, we're gonna take some local butter, unsalted, cut into some small cubes, and we're just gonna whisk that in the curd. That's gonna give it a nice richness, it's gonna give it a nice gloss, and just really finish the whole dish off. So inside it goes, and just get it whisked in. The cold butter will also bring the temperature of the curd down a little bit, because just because we take the curd off of the heat doesn't mean it stops cooking. So we want to stop that cooking process and cool it down a little bit with this butter as well. All right, now that our butter is all whisked in, this is finished, ready to go. So today what I'm going to do is put this into a jar, tighten it up in the fridge, let it cool. About 12 hours overnight is better. And what I'm gonna do tomorrow is put this into some beautiful pavlovas with some local fruit and make an amazing dessert. And there you have it, smooth, tangy lime curd made easy. Thanks for cooking with me and BC Egg. See you next time.